volunteers. It's an everyday thing where, where we need volunteers. So we have individuals that come in and volunteer, and then we also have groups, company groups that come in. Most recently, we had a Lutheran school that came on 2 separate days, and the students assisted with assembling furniture that we had been donated from the manufacturer. So it's just things like that really help the furniture bank. It helps the families in need because especially everyone loves to get new furniture, but unfortunately it doesn't always come assembled. So some assembly
Mhm.
required, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's some great information on our website of how anyone could become a volunteer.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Spotlight Houston, where we bring you the best of the people, places, and events in Houston. This week, we sit down with Houston Furniture Bank to talk about their initiatives to ensure that no child has to sleep on the floor due to lack of a bed, and all the ways that they are providing essential furniture to families in need. And now your host, Blanca Quesada.
Hi. Houston truly has many amazing organizations that help lots of people in need. They provide food, clothing, and housing. But did you happen to know that there's a furniture bank that helps, of course, distributing furniture? With me today is Jeff Taylor, director of the Houston Furniture Bank, to tell us all about his organizations and how they provide the help needed by so many, especially during disaster fires of homes and apartments, as well as for people who are transitioning. So, Jeff, I know that the Houston Furniture Bank has helped thousands of people since 1990. So, will you please tell us a little bit about your organization and when it was founded and why it was founded?
Absolutely. And thank you so much for having me on the show today, Blanca. So the Houston Furniture Bank it's a 501c3 nonprofit founded in 1992. And of course, as you said, we've helped thousands of families providing them with furniture essentials, if you will. These are adult and children who have slept in beds rather than cold, hard floor and have been able to be seated at a table to share their meals instead of using the discarded cardboard boxes. So very proud of our organization, and it's been 30 years plus, and we're still here and still serving the Houston Metroplex.
Yeah, and the furniture that you provide is essential furniture that people need, especially kids. The mattresses, the dining tables, chairs, they're not luxury items. They're items that are really needed.
Oh, absolutely. The individuals that we assist are fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, children, grandparents, everyone who's fallen through some tough times and they're on their way of getting reestablished. What's
Mhm.
a big step for us is one of our slogans is no kids sleep on the floor. So it's always our goal to be there in a time of need and make sure things like that don't happen because every single night I can assure you that there are in fact kids sleeping on the floor just simply because they don't have a mattress or a bed to sleep in.
Yeah, probably hundreds of people that we don't even know about because
Oh,
maybe they're
yeah.
too proud to ask for help, or maybe they don't know that your organization exists.
Absolutely. And to be quite frank with you, every day, weekends, we get emails and phone calls from individuals seeking assistance here in the great city of Houston. And certainly we take every one of those calls and those emails very serious. And we do our very best
Yeah.
to have them contact one of our nonprofit agencies that we work.
Yeah, I understand that you work with 85 Houston area agencies. Who are some of these agencies?
So golly, the list is so long. The Harris Center is one of our big partners that we work with. Goodwill. We work with most of the Veterans Commission. So we love to offer our support to veterans as we do anybody, of course. We work with nonprofit organizations in Harris County, Houston, Montgomery County, Fort Bend County, Galveston County, etc. So the list is 85 nonprofit agencies we partner with, but I can assure you that that list continues to grow more and more often.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in Houston, we face several natural disasters like hurricanes and tornadoes and just some maybe strong winds that can, pull down a tree from its roots and fall down on a house because maybe the tree's too old or something. And so people end up with having to live someplace else, having to find a home or a temporary place, but they do need this furniture.
You
It's
know,
essential.
to your point, here recently we had some severe storms in the Houston area. Pasadena had several tornadoes in their areas. It's not just
Uh,
hurricanes that we assist with, but it's any type of disaster. In this particular scenario, we had families that were displaced due to losing their homes from the tornadoes in the Pasadena area. We had our nonprofit partners contacting us to schedule assistance, and we were more than blessed to be able to help them in a great time of need. Most stuff.
and you also work with the Red Cross, right?
Oh, absolutely. The Red Cross, the United Way, Catholic Charities, not just Christian based organizations, but non denominational. So when it kind of comes to that, we treat everybody and look at everybody the same. If we have a partner in need, we certainly want to assist them and assist their clients to provide them the items, the basic essentials that.
Because a lot of people are familiar with the Red Cross and they tend to call the Red Cross for whatever assistance they may need. But you're there to help giving a lending hand to this organization as well.
Absolutely. The Red Cross is an organization that's generally first on scene. They're going to provide some quick provisions. They're going to assist them with some immediate needs, such as if they need to be put into a hotel, that type of thing. We're kind of on the back end, if you will. Once the residents are working to get reestablished, finding another place to live, if you will. That's kind of when we come into the picture. When they have an address that can assist with delivering the furniture that they need.
And how is it that you get all this furniture to be able to distribute?
Well, excellent question. So we are ever so blessed. We have folks from all over the Houston Metroplex who donate furniture bank. They can contact us easily on our website. They can book it online directly, or they can call us and we can schedule it. And we have vehicles that will go out and pick up the furniture and bring it to our location. So that's one of the big means of accomplishing that goal. The secondary is we're just very blessed to have the partnership and the relationships with the businesses that support Houston. A lot of wonderful names that you're familiar with: Star Furniture, Gallery Furniture, Hoff Furniture, so forth and so on. They've all been great partner furniture and continue to this day.
Can we as a community donate some of our furniture?
Oh, absolutely. That's what I was saying before. By all means, one of our best ways of getting that support is from just individuals such as yourself going onto our website and scheduling a donation pickup, or you can call and schedule it as well. And you can drop it off at our location on Mosley Road. So every day we are picking up furniture for those homes, and it's just something, a continuation of the need. So there's times when we have lots of furniture, and believe it or not, there's times when furniture is running low in inventory for us. So right now, for example,
Mhm.
couches are something that we're running short of inventory on. But yeah, we're blessed. One of our partners is MD Anderson here in Houston. They donate furniture to Furniture Bank. We work with other furniture banks around the country who provide assistance and furniture for our furniture bank. One of those partners is the Dallas Furniture Bank. We actually are working with them right now, where we're going to be receiving a load of like couches coming from the Dallas area to Houston. So we're very excited.
Oh, that's great. Do you take furniture that been a little bit overused and fix it, repair it?
So we do have a some standards that we do follow. They are well described and defined on our website. If it's furniture that certainly can be resourced to provide to a family, there's no question about that. We're definitely going to accept that furniture. If it's furniture that is beyond repair, that's kind kind of questionable, if you will. But one of the things we're very excited about at the Furniture Bank is if you come to do a visit or a tour, is to see our furniture clinic. So we actually have volunteers that man our furniture clinic. And if we get a piece of furniture in that needs a little bit of repair, those folks provide that support. And wow, something that a piece of furniture you thought would no longer be usable as just that is being repaired and being processed to go to somebody's home. So we're very proud of what we call the furniture clinic.
Well, that is exciting news.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so I understand that you also have a mattress recycling center?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Mattress Recycling Center is one of our components of the Houston Furniture Bank. Before the creation of the Recycling Center, the Furniture Bank spent money to send unusable donated mattresses to the landfill. In 2010, St. Vincent de Paul Society in Oregon received a grant from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation to expand their mattress recycling facility. And the grant would encompass three additional furniture banks. We're blessed that the Houston Furniture Bank was one of those sites. I can tell you in 2022, our mattress recycling department recycled about 48,000 used mattresses, which is a huge number to say the least. So when we repurpose a donated mattress, it goes through our cleaning department where it is sanitized, and then it'll be repurposed, repackaged, and presented to our furniture assistance program and be donated to a family in need. Mattresses and foundations that are not able to be repurposed, we do in our recycling program have the ability to disassemble a mattress. We take the springs, we compact the springs, so we put them in a recycling bin, and they're sent to a local company that takes in used metal. Foam for mattresses that cannot be repurposed. We compact those into our compactors. Thank you. And we have a vendor that will come pick up that foam from us. And in turn, the foam will be melted down and go through the whole process of making a new foam, if you will. So it's a pretty neat process.
Yeah.
We're very proud of it. And we couldn't do it.
Yeah, you're really helping out the environment as well.
Oh, absolutely. So we're very blessed to have a partnership with the City of Houston Solid Waste Department. We've had that partnership since 2013, where they have sites located throughout Houston where an individual can take the mattress instead of bringing it all the way to the furniture bank. So, yeah, one thing I've learned when it comes to the furniture bank is how important relationships are and working with other organizations, both governmental, if you will, as well as nonprofit.
Yeah. Now, I understand that it's been estimated that more than 750,000 mattresses are discarded into the Houston area landfills annually. And that is just an incredible number when there's organizations like you where these mattresses can go and they will go to families in need.
Yeah, just to put that in perspective, if you took those mattresses and laid them down, those mattresses would stretch from Houston to Dallas and Dallas back to Houston. If you can just kind of imagine
Wow.
that. I mean, that's a lot of mattresses. And
Yeah.
anything that we can do to prevent mattresses going to the landfill, that's something that we're very proud to have play a part in.
And I hear you have something called DIVAS. Can you tell
Oh,
us what
yeah.
that is?
Absolutely. DIVAS. So that's an acronym, stands for Decorating Interiors, Volunteers at Your Service. It's a group of volunteers that includes interior designers, architect, artists, crafters, and others. And they're committed to serving families and individuals to make a successful transition to independent living. So just to kind of give you an example, here recently they had a resident in an apartment complex. So what the Divas do is they go in and they just do a remake, do over, if you will, decorate the interior of the living space. And it's quite impressive to see, quite honest with you. So this group has been serving and been a partner of the Houston Furniture Bank for quite a number of years. And we're just delighted to have them, very proud of the organization, their group of volunteers.
And I'm sure that they need many more volunteers.
Always, most definitely. And you can go to,
Yeah.
and if
Does
you're
the
interested,
furniture bank will
if you're
go
in,
no, go ahead.
if anyone's interested, they can go to our website and they can see more information and on how to become a part of the Divas group.
Does the Houston Furniture Bank itself need volunteers?
Absolutely. Volunteers, it's an everyday thing where, where we need volunteers. So we have individuals that come in and volunteer, and then we also have groups, company groups that come in. Most recently, we had a Lutheran school that came on 2 separate days, and the students assisted with assembling furniture that we had been donated from the manufacturer. So it's just things like that really help the furniture bank. It helps the families in need because especially everyone loves to get new furniture, but unfortunately it doesn't always come assembled. So some assembly required, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's some great information on our website of how anyone could become a volunteer.
Yeah, and there's also another way that we can help. You actually sell furniture.
We do. We're very proud. We do have our furniture outlet center at our Mosley location. So we are blessed to have some furniture that's in relatively great shape. And we will sell that furniture at a substantial discount compared to regular retail. Our furniture outlets, the proceeds benefit our family assistance program, if I could say. So we just couldn't function as an organization without our furniture outlet centers. So we have a great team that works in that department, if you will, and they work diligently with individuals who come in to look for that special item that they've been looking for. We also work with a lot of realtors. We have a lot of realtors who will come into the furniture bank and purchase furniture for staging purposes of homes they're trying to sell. So,
Wow.
and guess what? When
Yeah.
they sell that home, they call us and they donate that furniture right back to furniture. So
Oh, that's
and just to add on to that, for example, one of our wonderful partners I didn't mention earlier is Perry Homes. And a lot of people are familiar with Perry Homes. So we receive truckloads of donated furniture for Perry Homes that they've used recently in some of their model homes. So if there is a
Mhm.
will, there's a way. So at the furniture bank, and
Right.
it all serves a great purpose and it all serves families in need.
And is the outlet located where the furniture bank is at?
Yeah, it's located at 8220 Mosley Road here in Houston. So
Is that like going out towards Galveston?
yeah, it's on 45. We're actually right down the street from Javier, to kind of put that in perspective.
Oh, okay.
So people ask me, I say, well, where do you work?
Okay.
And I say, well, right down the street from Javier. So, but yeah, our
Yeah.
outlet center's open Tuesday through Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah. And when we do call, do we get can we get to talk to people in all these departments that you have?
Absolutely. Our phone system, when you call our main number, the phone system will pretty much ask you which department that you're wanting to speak with. Our furniture assistance program, our furniture outlet department, our to schedule a pickup, our mattress manufacturing department, and our recycling.
What is the most important thing that you want our listeners to know or remember about the Houston Furniture Bank?
So our mission is the whole reason that I actually work for the food bank. Having been a career firefighter for many years, I was blessed to serve people in need. And I like to think every day that, at least for myself, I'm still doing the same thing, helping families in need and just creating awareness. Every day I run into folks and visiting with them on the phone or in meetings, etc., who are still not familiar with the Houston Furniture. I mean, the Houston Furniture Bank's been around for more than 30 years, but we still run into situations where people are just unfamiliar with our nonprofit organization. And our mission is helping others. I mean, no kids sleep on the floor. It's one of those things where, when someone's trying to get reestablished and they find a home or a place to live, guess what? They don't have funding to buy a mattress for to sleep. So we are that resource We're blessed to work with more than 85 nonprofit agencies in the Houston Metroplex to assist those individuals and families transitioning to independent living.
One of those things that we haven't mentioned is that if you don't have furniture to donate, you can still donate money, right?
Would you believe we actually take cash donations? Kidding, of course. Absolutely. And we're very blessed when it comes to contributions. And there's quite a few ways to do it. We have individuals, we have companies who come by and present us with a check. You can actually go onto the website. You can do an online donation, easy peasy, if you will. So if they call and need to, I'll go pick up the donations. So it's the technology that we live in, the world in which we live today. Donating online is probably easier.
Yeah. So we can find all this information online.
Absolutely. Our website is houstonfurniturebank.org. And yes, ma'am, all the items and information we've been discussing this evening, all are available on our website. And certainly they're welcome to call us if they have additional questions. Our main phone number is 713-842-9771.
And can you mention the website again?
Sure. It's houstonfurniturebank.org.
That's easy to remember.
Yeah, absolutely. So
And also, can they find the information on the locations that the city has to go and drop off mattresses?
yes, ma'am. If they go to our website and they go to the mattress recycle section, there is a very simple way that they can find the addresses for those locations where they can drop a mattress off.
Oh, great. Great. So that furniture is so critical. It's a critical, really, stepping stone to improve living conditions and to elaborate on an individual's personal pride and dignity, right? And that's important for all of us. So I think that for many, receiving furniture from the furniture bank is much more about having a bed to sleep on or a table to eat on. It's about actually living like a real human being, so to speak.
There's nothing more disheartening for a parent to have a safe place for their children, but the parents are unable to afford a bed
Mhm.
for their child. So that's disheartening, and we are a resource just to provide that assistance for those individuals in need. We just love being that resource. We love our nonprofit partners contacting us to provide that assistance to their clients. And the Furniture Bank is here, and it's been here for more than 30 years, and hopefully it will be 30 more years. So it just kind of goes without
Yeah,
saying.
I hope it will be around for 30 more years because you have helped thousands and thousands of people get back on their feet,
Absolutely.
families and individuals.
Absolutely. It's a rewarding feeling, to be honest with you. So seeing the looks and the faces of the families or individuals that come to visit the Furniture Bank with the nonprofit agency they're working with, it's just a wonderful thing to see. In fact, we have what we call the victory bell. And so when we have a family or a client who comes in for the first time, once they've gone through the process to select the furniture that they're going to be receiving, we have what's called the victory bell. So they'll go and they'll ring the bell, and everybody in the front part of the Furniture Bank, they can hear that bell without question. And basically, it's a sign that we've just successfully finished helping another family.
Yeah. Well, I hope we've encouraged everybody to think about what they do with their furniture and donate it. And if they don't know what to do, they can get in touch with you or go to your website and find out how they can donate the furniture. And what's most important is mattresses too.
Absolutely. For us, mattresses are a critical part in helping families.
Well, Jeff, thank you so much for bringing us this information. It's very important information about the Houston Furniture Bank. And I hope that a lot of people will join you in helping all those in need in our community.
Fantastic. Well, Blanca, it's been my pleasure and our pleasure, and we're grateful to you to helping us spread the word that the Houston Furniture Bank is here and here to serve others.
And of course, thank you all for joining me for this edition of Spotlight Houston. And if you have any show ideas, please contact. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Spotlight Houston, a production of Story Zone Media.